Because I'm a-gonna kill you.
You are gonna kill me? Jesus! Here we go again with another one of your games.
Another one? No. It's the same one. We've been playing it all the evening. It's called You're Going to Die and No One Will Suspect Murder.
You mean all that steal the jewel stuff was just...
I invited you around here to set up the circumstances of your own death. The break-in, the disguise, jewels in your pocket, the householder aroused, grappled with the thief, and gun going off during the struggle, and then the final fatal shot.
Knock it off, Andrew. For God's sake. It ain't funny no more.
It ain't it? Can you find a flaw in it?
Marguerite. Huh? The cops will trace a connection between Marguerite and me.
What nonsense.
They'll know that's why you did it.
I was expected to know who you were. The law will have every sympathy for me. Property has always been more highly regarded in England than people. Even Marguerite will assume that you were, after all, just an adventurer after her jewels, a petty sneak thief, who in the end found larceny less burdensome than matrimony.
Yes, the way you're finding murder less burdensome than alimony?
Ha! Wit in the face of adversity. Good! You've learned something from the English. Well, here's something else, a sporting chance. Why don't you make a run for it?
And give you the chance to shoot me down in cold blood?
Hot blood, you mean? But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll close my eyes and count up to 20 slowly. That should give you a reasonable chance. Go on, Milo, off you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. You left them in that beautiful coat. Oh, my God. Let's have you out of that car, shall we? Those lovely boots back on again, please. Now, of course, the only question left to be decided is where the police shall find you. Of course, you could be lying sprawled over the desk in the study, like countless colonels in countless studies, or propped up in the log basket like a rag doll. Which do you fancy, early Agatha Christie or vintage SS Van Dyke?
For Christ's sake, Andrew, you're talking of a murder! Of killing a real man, don't you understand?
I shouldn't use a gun at all. Perhaps best of all, a real 1930s murder weapon, the Vash-Niblick. I've got one in my golf bag. Dear old Vash-Niblick. I think you'd be found in the fireplace in a fair old mess. The body lay on its back, its limbs grotesquely splayed like a broken puppet. The whole head had been pulped as if by some supernatural force. My God, breathed the Inspector Blanchard. Thompson, you'd better get a tarpaulin. Excuse me, sir, but was all this violence strictly necessary? I'm sorry, Inspector. I'm afraid I lost control of myself when I saw him handling my wife's intimate garments. Oh, it's too bloody elaborate. I tell you what, I think the scene the police find is simply this. After the fight, you flee up the stairs back to your ladder again. Go on, Milo, flee. Here we go. Here we go. Catch you on the landing, and in the renewed struggle, I shoot you. Nothing succeeds like simplicity. Don't you agree, Milo? On the morning of his execution, King Charles I put on 2 shirts. If I tremble with the cold, he said, my enemies will say it was from fear. I will not expose myself to such reproaches. You must also attempt this Anglo-Saxon dignity as you mount the steps to the scaffold.
Look, I can't give anything back, can I? I mean, if it hadn't been me, it would have been somebody else. Please, I'll go away. You won't never hear me no more. Why, Andrew? Why me?
Don't snivel.
I must know why!
I'm amazed you have to ask. I hate you. I hate your smarmy good looks and your easy manner. I'll bet you're easy in a ski lodge, easy on a yacht, easy on a beach. I knew you'd wear a gold charm round your neck. And I'll bet your chest is hairy and in summer matted with sun oil. Above all, I hate you because you're a culling, blue-eyed wop. And not one of me. A creeping, hairdressing seducer of silly women. A jumped-up pantry boy who doesn't know his place. Did you really believe I'd give up my wife and jewelry to you? That I'd make myself that ridiculous?
Why not? You're not in love with her?
Whether I love her or not, I found her. I've kept her. She represents me. Once, she was in love with me.
And now she's in love with me. And that's what you can't forgive, isn't it? And after me, there'll be others. You're gonna kill them too? You're mad! You're a bloody madman!
You are a young man, dressed as a clown, about to be murdered. Put the mask on, Mario.
No.
Put it on.
No, please. Please.
Put it on. Finally, at your moment of dying, you are yourself. A sniveling Dago clown. Farewell, Punchinello. Play!
Goodbye now and amen. Here's hoping we meet now and then. It was great fun, but it was just one of those things.